Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I've got my coffee. I hope you do. Good morning. We are going to talk about the Alliance missions for the 279. I promised I'd do this video probably a week or so back. This is the spotting mission, or the assist in killing mission. Let's put it that way. If we hit tab while we're on the load-in screen, we can come up here to missions, click on that, and see what we've got. So it's always on duty, Alliance number 3 for the 279 early. You need to have 20 assists for kills in 10 battles for the primary condition, or 30 in 10 battles with honors. All right, so I just need to get it done standard. I'd love to get to the honors piece, but all we need is 20 in 10 battles. That is, if you do the math, 2 per battle, right? 2 times 10 is 20. It is weird how it sort of marks it down. We'll take a look at that as we go right here, but it didn't make a lot of sense to me at first, but once I tell you how it's counting it, it'll make sense to you. For the first battle, and the way you want to do this, we've talked about this in the past a couple times recently about how to get through some of these missions. Because these are series missions, meaning it's just not a one-off good game, you have to do X thing within X number of battles. What you're looking for is you're going to keep resetting, because you can reset them, until you get a really good result on the first battle of the series, and then you can let it go and try to finish out the missions from there. Some of them are damage, some of them are things like this, assist in killing, either tracking or spotting. Either one of those works. Stun does not work, so if you kill someone stunned in artillery, not so much. If you have your allies kill somebody while you've tracked them from Arty, that will work, but I don't think Arty does as much tracking as it used to do, unfortunately. So you're waiting for that one good game, and then you're going to let that thing roll. There are others, some of them like get 3 aces in 10 battles or some such thing. Clearly you're going to play a game until you get an ace, and then you're going to go and start the series scenario. Otherwise you'll continue to reset. There's no reason to keep going if you don't get an ace on the first one, to be honest. Hoping you'll get 3 later on or something like that. So that's how you want to handle that. All right, so we are here on Glacier, and when I was trying to do the mission, I had just reset it. I actually had a series where I came close and blew it. So I had reset this. So this was the first battle of the series, unbeknownst to me at the time, because I had just reset the whole series. And I didn't have a whole lot of hope on this map, but I thought, you know what, let's try something a little bit different. I've seen people use this particular position. Let's see how it happens or how it goes. Take it away, World of Tanks. We'll just watch the countdown. You might as well waste another 5 seconds of your life while I talk about nothing right here, right? Top tier, 2 Arty, some 8s, and I'm in my mana core. Now, there are some other ways to do this. Shout out to Incoming for this idea. He did it in his Tortoise with Hesh and some platoon mates, just perma-tracking things and getting the damage assist kills, I guess you would call it. I'm going to say damage too many times probably, but getting assist kills by tracking things and pinning them down with the Hesh round in the Tortoise. I thought that was a very clever way to do it. If you have other ways to do it, chuck it down there to help everybody out. Tell me how you did this thing. I'm going to try the traditional, and you would think when you saw this particular type of mission that, yeah, this would be something you do in a scout, right? It's, in my opinion anyway, it's a scout mission, but as Incoming showed, you don't necessarily have to do it with a scout. This bush right here, or this little area, is something that I think one of you guys showed me. I've not really used it very much. I tend to go to the middle with the scout and be more mobile. But I was thinking, I need assist and kill. Let's just be really stupidly sneaky, get into this ridiculous blade of grass right here, and see if we can come up with some 3 or 4, 5, 6, who knows how many assists, right? I didn't have a whole lot of hope for it, to be quite honest, but I thought I'd give it a shot and see where we go. My team is very Campa-Lampa Ding-Dang, but I'm also spotting guys as they move around. There's the other mana core. I thought the jig was up right here. I'm like, oh, this is not good. But then I thought, hey, all those snipers, maybe they'll take this guy out, and that'll be my first kill. Oh, you got caught up on something. Come on, fellas. Kill this guy. Come on, you got him. There you go. Oh, he's still moving. Somebody get him. Oh, they missed him. Come on now. This could be number 1. There we go. All right, let's just pause it here. See the markers up at the top. You can turn the tracker on in your settings. So I've got the mission tracker on. You can see that it says 0 of 1, and then on the other side 0 of 1. So what it's telling me is I've got 1. I've done 1, right? It's weird because it will go all the way to 1.0, which you might consider, oh, that's the mission done, but it's not. What I need is 2.0 or 3.0, which is 20 or 30. See how that works? If you don't understand it, it will become clearer as we go. That confused me for a long time. I'm like, is that 10%? Is that 1 of 10? No, it's 1 of 20. So very confusing, to be honest with you. Once you understand it, I suppose it's not confusing. So this is a lot of sitting in this bush, just waiting for guys to get lit. We are at 1,941 assist. I am a little bit worried about guys getting around behind me there, but I should pick them up. And again, look at the sniper lima ding dangs we got back there. This is a problem if you get in a good scout position, guys, in this game. You are very often, you're forward spotting things, so all the sniperinos are going to be sitting back waiting to try to get some of the goodness out of your spotting. And that can be good and bad because they're not being very aggressive. They're not taking map control. They're just sort of sitting there. And as long as stuff like this happens, well, that's fantastic. The Pantera gets in there. He's being a little silly. I think I did a little scooch there. I was a little bit worried he might get around behind me. I'm like, hey, how about you guys kill this dude? 9 hit points. Come on, somebody get him. Somebody missed. That's so painful. Come on, guys. There we go. And that should be 2. See what's happened there? 0.2. So that's 2 of the 20 I need. I was thinking, as I was doing this, I'd probably want about 6 for the first one. If you consider 2 is on pace, let's put it that way. If you got 2 per game for 10 games, that would be 20 for the standard, not with honors. I was thinking if I could get somewhere around 6 would be a good start. That's kind of getting it done for 3 games. 2 times 3 is 6. That should give me a nice running start. Anything above 6 is absolute gravy. But I wasn't going to really accept anything but 6. 6 also, I think, is probably a really good score. Not an amazing, super awesome score, but good enough that it's going to take you a while to come up with that, probably. You're going to need the right situation. And then I just find this guy. We're at 3. Holy cow, they're Artie. Now, why did that happen? That happened because the heavies started breaking through, and the Artie felt like he needed to move somewhere else. This guy drives across the open. I'm a Manicore, so I'm hiding behind a blade of glass. A blade of grass. There might be glass, I don't know. Grassy glass. Guys pushing across there. We are up to 3 now, so I'm starting to feel good. Like, 4, okay. Now, sometimes it's a little bit interesting. Maybe somebody can give me the actual deets on how it works, to be quite honest. But I believe you do get credit at times for these kind of shared spotting kills. Because I have been in situations where I'm pretty sure somebody else was also spotting that person, and I think that counts. Essentially, there you go. There's 5, sorry, we're up to 5. And right now I'm thinking, well, this is getting good. If I maybe get another one in here or 2. And it looks like I'm going to probably have to get out of the little bush here, but I really need this Leo gone first. This leopard needs to go away or run away or something. I don't want to push forward and get in a crossfire. Because what have we got? A leopard, we have an Artie, TL7, a WT. Now the TL7 and Type 63 were last seen down at the bottom, although they just ganked the 103 down there. So who knows if they've actually gone up the hill. And the enemy team's starting to bring it back a little bit. Conway's moving up. Guys shooting into the leopards, obviously spotted right here. I'm really hoping that maybe I can get some get a spot for kill off the leopard, but I don't know with the Conway moving up. All right, TL7 is actually still on the other side of the map. I think the Conway wants to go in there and give this guy a bit of hesh. Well, absolutely put a hammering on the leopard, so he puts 500 on him. So he's got the leopard busy. I'm going to go ahead and move on out of here. Maybe we can get it behind the leopard or spot somebody else. Based on the TL and the Type 63, I can't actually get up this hill, unfortunately. Just a bit of a bad line, I think. I think you can actually get up here with a little bit of momentum, but I shaved off my momentum with a bad turn right there, so unfortunately I can't do this. What I really wanted to do was get up behind the leopard and track him, because that's one way. I don't know why the Artie is putting his marker on me, but there you go. Come around this way. I don't play this side of the map a whole lot, so I'm not as familiar with these ways as I would like to be. Leopards at 22% or 22 hit points. That's unfortunate. That was not for me, so I'm still at 5. So now I've got to start spotting the backfield. We will talk about other ways you can do this in terms of all of mine so far have just been spotting. One thing you need to keep in mind, and I'll show you at least one example of this, is you can't, and then all of a sudden I realized the WT's there. Now I don't want him to live, so I actually turn around. I think that the SCOTUS probably got him. I'm not too worried about time. We're okay. So, all right, great, they got him. I didn't want him to live somehow and be behind me. It's unfortunate I didn't come around the corner because I might have been able to spot him for another kill, assisted spotted kill, however you want to call it. So there are other ways to do this, and the big one obviously is the tracking thing. And then I get lit right here. That's a bummer. Like, oh crap, where is this guy? I think I have a pretty good idea where he is. We're gonna just zoom on down here. Come up right here. Maybe find him in these bushes. Where is he? I don't see him. We're waiting until we're dark so we can take a peek. All right, very interesting. I think he's probably up in there somewhere. Oh, found him. Literally just right there. Absolutely, that's crazy. I was probably lit the whole time, by the way, fellas. I was hoping I would get this one. I didn't. That is unfortunate. So I did not get that one, although I did light him. I'm thinking the TL7 and the Type are way back there, up in the north, so there's not a whole lot I can do with them. So what I'm looking for is the Yardi. I want you to think about this, fellas, for you late game survivors and light tanks players. Watch what happens right here. Some of you may have already guessed what's probably going to happen. I want to come around this way, and I'm going to come up high because I didn't want to drive right into the artillery. I'd rather spot him and have somebody else shoot him. But I don't find him here, which blows my mind. So then I'm thinking, well, is he down here? Is he has he moved this way? He is at 155.58. They are relatively fast. So we'll take a peek here. Is he over here? Doesn't seem to be here. And okay, that's very strange. And then I thought, you know, there is another place I can think of. These guys have looked all over the place. The 63 is there. Maybe I can get some spotting off of this guy. We've got one dude on cap. The WT's here. He hasn't seen anybody. And I'm thinking, all right, this guy is not down here, really, is he? Nope. Now this is where I went, all right, you know what? There is a place I did not look. There is a place I did not look. I was a bit bumming because I'm sitting at 5. I had a real good run there. It's unfortunate I didn't get another one in, but if I can get another one, then I feel like I can probably start the series right here, and I think I know where this guy is. I should have checked it to begin with. It turns out, though, that this plan is going to work out nicely for me. Thank you to the ally who got off the cap, who I think knows where this dude is. This spot right here, guys. So you'll notice that it's actually so far down in there that unless I proxy light or come up top, I'm not going to see him. What I'm going to do is soften him up because I know I'm not going to kill him. So as he comes, I want to shoot him. Well, actually, I thought I did shoot him. I should have come over and shot him once because that would have softened him up. I guess I do that. I do. All right, so we hit him. He's going to come after me, and someone else kills him, and that's fantastic. Boom, 6. Okay, so bait him out there, soften him up so he doesn't eat the shot, and then come out into the open and all the shared assists, which I'm not 100% sure how all that works, but we do have 6, and you can watch that happen up there. All right, next game. Okay, I don't actually have 10 games on this. I think I did this in 8. And then the last 2, I didn't keep them for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't think I got that much. I didn't come close to getting the 30. So we got 21 or 22 or something like that. But we're here on the second game. This is the second game. Siegfried Line, and this is a pretty good scouting map. We're tier 8s and 9s. There's no artillery, unfortunately. Artillery can be useful for this mission. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're going to take right up into this bush right here. We're not going to actually sell out, and we catch the 100 LT. See, so what I didn't want to do here, guys, is get up against this I don't know, berm or road right here, and then be perma-spotted by the 100 LT. So we're going to get into this bush, and we'll kind of lock this guy down. I need him gone, and if the T-49's nearby, I need him gone too, so that I can start working the world-class scouting. He gets hit a couple times. I outspot this guy, and that's 1 right there, and we're up to 7. Absolutely fantastic. Now I'm going to wait, because I don't know where the 49 is, but he doesn't look like he's inbound. So let's go ahead and move up here. Take a peek, see if we can find something. Sit here for a second. And we're just going to work this I peeked out to push the nose out and see if I got spotted. That's going to tell me if something's near enough to see me, at least at the moment. Things can move around. Oh, we found the Conway. All right, the Conway's back there. Hey, give me a 8. How about somebody give me 8 right here? Yeah, he's behind that berm, so probably not. Let's see, show you what I'm doing with my camera. Hey, look at this. We got a Vickers. Come on, fellas. Take this guy down. There's one. There's another. I wanted to shoot so badly right here and then back out. But we're just going to wait for it, and we're up to 8, just like that. No, I can't really hit him. Well, I could hit him, but I don't want to because that guy there, the Conway. Let's see if somebody can put some hurting on this dude. No. I'm fairly confident there's nothing very close. Oh, look at that. Found the T-49, and that was like, oh shit, did someone see me? I knocked a tree down, so if someone's paying attention, they must know. We're just going to keep him lit. Come on, guys, somebody kill him. There we go, and there's 9. I did get lit, so unfortunately they know I'm here. Anyone smart who saw what's going on the field knows that I'm here, or the G-SOR. But that has absolutely sealed the deal. So the Vickers pushes. I need to be at least near enough that I'm getting the spotting on this guy or sharing. Conway takes a hit. We'll keep on moving this way. There we go. We found the other Vickers. That did not get me one because the Vickers saw him first, I think. And it could be that. Maybe it's whoever sees him first, even if it's shared, gets the credit for the kill. That's possible. That would be kind of a likely scenario, I'd say. We start to spot some other guys, and this is pretty good, dudes. I am on my second game, and I'm at 9. That's almost halfway in 2 battles, and I've got 10 to get to 20. In fact, this is a great pace for getting the 30 done, which I didn't. We'll show you why here in a little bit, because they can't all be multiple. You know, we've got 3 here. We had 6. I'm honestly, with this situation, I was really thinking I was going to be at 12 or so by the time I got done with this. But unfortunately, some things conspire against me here because these guys I'm sort of just moving into the middle, hoping somebody will hit them. I don't know why the Patton hasn't been deleted. I guess there are some shots going his way, but it's too bad he hasn't been hit. Maybe the guys aren't quite in the right position to get the shots. The enemy team is starting to melt, and this is where there's just less and less of them. And here's what's unfortunate. I have the other, Vickers is sitting over here in this bush. I need him gone because I can't really push further south with him sitting there. I need him to go away. So we're getting some hits on these dudes. I'll kind of go back away from here. Like, come on, somebody kill one of these dudes. Give me 10. Come on. It's just shots going in and missing. It's very unfortunate. And we're getting some hits. And now we're starting to have my team push in where they're getting the spotting. They're in amongst them, so I'm not really going to get those. We're at 5,000 assist. Very unfortunate. There was a lot of guys left. I just wasn't able to get her done here. This Vickers is the thing that's sort of crushing me right now. I need him to die. If I can get him dead, we might be able to be up to 10 here. And that would be fantastic. But he's just down in that little hole. And this is what I was talking about earlier, fellas. No Artie. So Artie can reach into those situations from across the map and help you out. That's a pretty easy Artie kill where he's sitting. All right, there we go. And 10. See how that goes to 1? 1. Not 1.0, but 1. Now I have to rage in here and see if somehow there's some hit points or a person I can spot, and that just really isn't very likely. But we are up to 10 of the 20 that we need in 2 battles. There's the foe. So I'm not spotting him. We're not going to get it. I fire and it doesn't happen. And boom. All right, so great. We got to 10. Next battle. So I had 10, and my 3rd battle was an epic battle, and I was pretty excited about this because there are a lot of tanks in a battle like this. So all kinds of opportunities. The problem is there were a lot of scouts on each side. 1, 2. Actually, were there only 2? How unlucky was I that they both went to my side? 100%. I didn't realize that. I thought there were more scouts. Both the Mana Corps and the 100 are on my side. Generally, scouts like this side, so it's not that big of a surprise. But the problem is the 100 and the other mana core did a pretty good job of countering me being able to get in there and getting anything out of this. So we get a guy lit. He's a heavily armored fella. He's running away. I'm like, oh, come on, give me one. There we go. 11. And right off the bat, right? I got one. Great. This is going to be epic. I'm going to get 5 or 6, right? At least 3 or 4, I'm thinking. So there's the 100 LT. I'm like, let's get rid of this guy. Kill the 100 LT. Let me figure out a way past these guys. And unfortunately, their mana core posts up in a spot that I have a hard time dealing with, and because I'm not as familiar with this map as I should be, and I didn't realize that's where this guy would be. Kind of came around here wondering, all right, let's see if we can maybe sneak a shot on this 100 or figure this guy out. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, there's a lion. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. That's not good. He snaps one off on me, and I've got to bail. All right, kill the lion. Do something, guys. Nope. So he's on that back slope. I'm going to have a hard time getting in there without him seeing me. Oh, screen not penetrated. Great. Bat Chat's trying to take shots. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, and come on, guys. Somebody. No. Now, I don't know if I would have got that one based on the spotting rules there and the credit, whether that was a Bat Chat's or mine. But he didn't die, so we don't get to find out. I'll keep working it, though. Let's see. Let's get this 100, man. Can we push this guy out? Where is he? What I don't want to do, and this is where you start to tighten up a little bit. What I don't want to do is die, right? I don't want to make a big mistake, have one of the Death Stars delete me. Oh, crap. That's not good. Okay, let's get out of there. There are some artillery. That's the other thing I want to avoid, is getting nuked by artillery. So their 100% LT100 is sort of... He's got me stymied, fellas. He's got me stymied. Maybe I could go across to the middle and find the guys in the bushes. I thought, well, let's be a little bit clever. We'll come out here into the open and see what we can do. What? Spotted? Okay. That and shot at by the guys in the middle, right? There's a bunch of guns up at the castle. Shoot. So I can't get in the field without being spotted. That sucks. Can't go around the backside because the 100 LT has got that locked down. So let's come up top. Really, I need to get this 100 LT out of this game if I can. So I know about this spot. We'll come over here. This tree doesn't really help me. We're going to peek around the corner. Very dangerous. What do we got? Back out. We were seen. I'm glad I didn't stay there any longer. Artie comes at me. Great. All right, they're looking at me. Our other scout's right here. I'm like, oh, shit. Didn't notice him initially. That's where he was, but it is where he is. It'd be where he is. Probably don't want to be sitting here very long. Artillery's going to eventually drop one on that scout or that corner thinking somebody's there. Kind of at a loss, fellas. I think maybe I needed to fall way back and go up to the middle, although our other mana core is already up in the middle. So I'm going to continue to try to work a way around here. We are well ahead at 12,000. So this is something I didn't quite notice at the time, but I'm running out of guys to spot to kill. So here we are on an epic battle, and just based on where the two other light tanks went, in the situation, I just can't quite get around and get any shots, or not really shots, but get the spots for kills. And that guy gets pushed off the middle. I am noticing that the middle is getting beat up a little bit, so I might have an ability to push through here. So let's head on down here. Maybe I can catch out the grill or the FV. So we'll truck on in here. I get spotted again. All right, this blows my mind. I'm like, I don't know. Well, clearly it's the other mana core. It has to be. The enemy mana core is somewhere around here. Now this is actually interesting where we find him. I kind of wanted to show this whole thing. I'm not sure where I'm being spotted from, so I'm just going to try to... Oh shit, Vickers got me. Well, clearly someone has a shot there. I figured I was out of the game. I get a bit lucky here, actually. I'm able to survive all those shots. Like crap, and their 100 LT is still alive as well. To some extent, I've thought, well, maybe the 100 LT was nearby and saw me. Go like that, see what's going on. Oh, what? Interesting. Now, if I knew more about this map, I'd have known exactly where the guy was right there. But we will show you where he is. It's a pretty good spot, actually. Especially if the enemy team pushes. It's not now. He's kind of screwed because all of his snipers are dead. All his support's gone. So I'm going to head off this way. Watch this. I get lit again, I believe. Nope. I was actually covered up with that little move. But here, I am not. Pretty quickly. I think I'm a little too far away. Remember, I was a little closer. I was a little closer when I get lit. Now watch this. My guys are filtering through. I'm going to push straight across here. Now I know I know it's probably not somebody in the forest because we've cleared those guys out, right? There's not many tanks left. The 100 LT is way over there. So I'm like, where is this guy that's spotting me? I'm lit again. Okay. Huh. Drive around, try to figure this out, get a little closer. Guys, we only got one out of this. It was just very disappointing. Very disappointing. I'm like, where is this dude? Oh! There he is. Oh, dude, look, he's tracking me the whole way. So look at that bush, fellas. I just wanted to show that. He's come out and kind of gotten this little bush here, and he has locked down this area pretty well. Pretty well. You gotta have a lot of camo to come up on these edges and not be spotted. And if you get in here and shoot, he's gonna spot you. I don't know how good that is. I mean, it kind of locks down this ridge over here, I guess, a little bit. But it certainly screwed me on this game. I'll tell you that for nothing. We actually get a shot on him, and he misses, thank goodness. I just wanted to keep him lit. I'm like, oh, maybe that's one? No? I don't know, fellas. I honestly don't know why that did not count for me, to be quite honest. Maybe you have to currently be seeing them when they die. I don't know. If you know, let me know. I don't know why I didn't get credit for that one. But we're still sitting at 1.1, fellas. I'm the one who spotted him. He was still lit for me when he ran. I was not currently looking at him when he died. That could have a lot to do with it. It's unfortunate. 100 LT's coming at me. Put a shot. Oh, armor not hit. You're kidding. He misses. Thank goodness. There's another one. I thought, well, sure, maybe that'll get me. I don't know. Lots of people were spotting him. I don't know, fellas. I don't know. All right, this was the next battle here on Pearl River. Going back to the last one, there was another option there, which I mentioned a couple times, and unfortunately I did not have forward enough in my cranium on a lot of those games. I could have gone for tracks on those two. I bet the Manicore still had a kit, provided he was carrying one, that he could have burned immediately. I don't know. Maybe the 100 LT had already used his repair kit. I might have been able to. Either way, I didn't try, right? I didn't explore that possibility. Go for one of the track, the drive wheel, or the front return, whatever it's called. So think about that when you get towards the end of the game, and if you can get a track. Now that's where kind of a tank like the Manicore is not fantastic at. It just takes a long time to reload. So if you've got a guy with a kit, you're not really going to get a reload very fast to sort of pin him down again. Still, you could go for it. You never know what their kit usage is. So we find the Rhinoceronte. I didn't want to go to the middle, guys. You know, it's sure I can put my gun in there and get a shot or two. We did take the middle. I might be able to spot for kills, but I decided to come over here and see if I could get my snipers some kills over on this corner, see what we can do. My team does get the middle. They don't do so good, I think, up in the north. For the moment, they're holding on. I feel like I got to get out of here, though, because they're sort of pushing me, and the Manicore went by me. I really need him to be dead. We can't let him get in behind us and destroy all of our snipers because they're getting spotted. I don't know why our other Manicore is just sitting in that bush, but he is. Didn't even react to the freaking Manicore coming through. I believe he dies. Maybe he doesn't. I think we might have a little bit of a... I think we have a little scrum here, actually. Yeah, he does live. Trying to get my auto aim to work. He jumps. Again, maybe a track situation here. Don't quite kill him. He fixed it, so we did have him tracked. We'll just ram him. I do run controlled impact on this tank. I think it's almost mandatory for small tanks. It will surprise people because they'll try to ram you and you will take less damage. That's the beauty of it. It's also a defensive skill, guys. You think, oh, controlled impact, I don't need an offensive ramming capability on my light tank. Why would I do that? Well, it actually reduces the damage that you take, so it's also a defensive capability. So me and the other Manicore, I mean, the Stir's sort of getting ganked. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all the bad guys here. Here's the problem with Manicores. They just don't shoot very fast. The Rhinoceronte's looking at us, so I don't want to poke again. I don't think that's going to be a good idea. Although they are taking some damage. The other Manicore goes in, so maybe I should have. He takes a big hit for it, though, doesn't he? And we're still at 1.1, guys. This is what I'm talking about with these missions. Sometimes the game just conspires, despite all your best efforts, to keep you from getting many or as many as you would like. There's not a whole bunch I can do here. This is a close-in fight, right? And we've lost some tanks along the way. I am happy the north has won and the middle is taken care of. So what I need to do here is just keep them from pushing. And maybe I can spot guys as they push up, and some of the snipers like the Vickers or the Object can kill them. Maybe I can pick one up that way. What I end up doing is picking one up another interesting way at the end, because unfortunately, I'm like, yes, Nope, that wasn't me. 1.1. So that wasn't quite my spotting. Somebody else saw him. You'll notice he was lit before he actually came over the little edge there. That was good though. Now there's just a Rhinoceronte and a T100. The problem is the Rhinoceronte has so many hit points. I really don't want to just drive up into him. My best bet may have been moving away towards the middle or something. Sometimes your instinct to do things to try to win the game are not going to be things that are going to help you get your mission done per se. If I prioritize spotting, I might start moving back in towards the back of them. You know, the Vickers is back there. But I'm worried about this Rhinoceronte. I want to peel him out of here. I also don't want him seeing me and blapping 3 shots into me before I can do anything. My buddy Manicore moves in. I'm like, all right, whatever, let's see what we can do. He goes by. All right, well, we got to know if this dude's here. Is he still here? Yes. Sneak one on him. All right, we'll take that. Oh, sorry, Mr. Grillet. Let's do this thing. Get up there. Is he going to get a shot? He gets shot. Guy's reloading. There's a relatively long reload between shots on that thing, and we take it down. But again, that's no good, right? 1.1 didn't help me. Now I really have to run back into their backfield. I have some hit points to give, so I'm thinking, I guess I was seen right there. That was strange. Maybe I was still lit from the Rhinoceronte. It's possible he was shooting at the Grillet as well. We'll swing around this way. Let's see if we can get a track. We'll try to track the Patton. How about that? No, he's not looking. That guy's not looking. Well, I still like to do damage, so we might try a shot here. There we go. He's going to... No? Okay, yep. Thought about it, guys. Whatever, just take the damage. Let's push in. The grill's pushing in. The other grill's pushing in. The Vickers is there. None of that is going to be good for spotting. Again, though, what I really should have done there is pushed up in there and attempted to track one of them. Just something not in my game plan very well. Okay, sure. Great damage. We'll kill off the T100. Whoa! Oh, geez, that hurt. Fix the tracks. Grillet. There's a Vickers. All right, so there's a Vickers in the back. Watch this. We push around. Grillet's dead. Vickers in the back. I figured he might be in the way back, but we find him there. Look, I didn't spot him, guys. That was not my spotting. Right? Watch what happens here. I hit him. $12. I don't know. I don't know. That seems like a situation I'd seen where I didn't get credit already before. I don't know what the difference is, but we got up to 12. All of that for one more. Okay, though, we're on track, though. That was the 4th battle, and we only need 8 more. So we have 6 battles to get 8. I'm feeling good about this. All right, this one is in progress. There's a couple things I wanted to show you here. It's an all tier 10 battle. They do have a Manicore. I am fairly aggressive, but I know I've got some good snipers back there, especially the Vickers and the big gun in the 110, plus a bunch of guys up on the hill. Like, we didn't put anybody over on the west side of the map. I got a bit aggressive, although I saw the CS63 moving up. So we have enough firepower that even if the Manicore shows up, we should be able to nuke some guys. So I'm just hoping to maybe kill this Vickers. That is my spotting, so come on, guys. Take him down, scooching up just a little bit. I'm really worried about where their Manicore is, and that's a bummer. He got behind there, and then their Manicore shows up. I actually outspot that guy. So he is not going to try to hit him once. Now he knows where I am. He did not get into my proxy ring, so I actually outspotted a Manicore, which is good, and now we're up to 14 from 12. So we gathered 2 right off the bat right there. So that is very nice. All right, I'm going to go a little bit forward here and not go through this whole thing and show you where I get. Right, I was all over the map over on the east side, back and forth, ran away a couple times, came back, but you can see we're still sitting at 14. We are winning by a lot, and I'm going to do something here that you want to think about. I just want to find this Artie. All right, find the Artie, and I'm just going to sit here. Normally I'd keep pushing or try to shoot him, get damage. I just want him to die. Somebody kill him so I can get to 15. We're just going to sit here for a minute. Things are in hand, right? Not too worried about losing. All I want is that. Excellent, there's 15. All right, so sometimes on this mission you may have to just sit there and wait for somebody to nuke something. Artie is a good one. That Artie was out in the open, so I didn't really have to do anything like the other Artie where I had to bait him. And then finally I sort of somehow in here, not quite yet because I'm not thinking about it at the moment, but I pull my head out of my arse. Like, all right, let's try to track this guy here, but he is already tracked. There we go. Maybe we can get 15 out of him. Ah, nobody's there. And he fixed it. Okay, well, he had a kit. Down he goes. Well, we're at 16. Nice. So that worked. And we're going to go to 17 here with the same thing. We have an IS-7. I don't want to just let him have a shot. Oh, he's over here. All right, so let's push in. I have plenty of friends. I'm looking at it like, oh, 345. That's going to be really hard to get another point out of him. This thing is in the way. A dead Hulk is in the way. I'm like, let me just see if I can track this guy right there. Oh, look at that. Just at the last moment, and we crank it up to 17, guys. So we're at 1, 2, 3, the 5th battle, and we have 17. We have 5 battles to get 3. Been here before. So this was an unfortunate one. This is a great scout map, highway. I'm in a great position. Unfortunately, my team, not so much. They're going to end up losing down there in the city, and we have just so many snipers. One of the other scouts, I think it's the only other scout, yes, well, one of the two, there's an RHM and a Manticore, is sitting right here, and I'm really hoping somebody can kill him. There we go. So that brings us up to 18. So I was excited. I'm like, okay, it's not going great, but surely we can get another one out of this. Surely. Yeah, the enemy team pushes across. We're losing in every conceivable area. With the STB across, I know that they're going to filter across. And now here's 2 Vickers coming straight across the middle. I showed this video a while back. The Manticore I pushed through was up here, but they know where I am. They get lit. So they see there's a Manticore that's unspotted on the other team. They move into the open here. Their team has pushed past and are way up around here. They know there's a Manticore in this bush here, so all I can do is take a shot on him and boom. Oh, don't do it. Oh, he got me. Oh boy. Run away. It ain't gonna last very long. It actually lasts longer than it should, to be honest. They're missing. Their artillery shoots me. I fixed that. Let's see if we can hit their Manticore. Nope, we can't. Swing around this way. Oh, we're gonna escape, fellas. We got this. We don't got this at all. All right. So one of the biggest problems with these kinds of missions is they are very team dependent, right? We were at 17 in 4 battles or whatever it was. We just got 1 last battle. I only need 2. All right, let's see if we can get this guy. Should have gone for a trap. There we go. Moved a little forward, but not quite. And okay, I got that. That got me to 19. 18 to 19, right? All I need is 1 more. Well, you're going to have to wait for that because it ain't here. So quite unfortunate. We had a great start, a running start. We are on the 7th battle or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8th battle. We only got 2 more after this one. So 3 counting this battle. And I decided to get super aggressive. I knew I only needed 1. And I figured if I was going to have any chance of getting 30, I needed to have a big, super aggressive game. I kind of wish I'd have gone 1 more bush forward right there. Problem with the one that's a little bit forward is it can be caught in crossfires if there are guys behind you. We are seeing guys cross right here. With the way this map's been changed, this position's not quite as Gucci as it used to be, but it's not bad. Shots going across. At least we're picking up some assist. Unfortunately, it's not enough to kill anything. I think the heavy might be thinking about that maybe the Manticore's in the middle. The problem with a Manticore, fellas, in this game, if you're playing one, is because of just about every great aggressive position being known, if you're on the other team, you have any experience, and you know that if you're being lit in certain spots, you've got someone being in an aggressive position, those limited aggressive positions are known. So you'll start, either they'll be pushing them just to push you out, which is smart. You know, an EBR will come by and light you up or whatever. Or they'll blind shoot the bush. Or they'll just do things knowing that, you know, I know exactly where this doofus is, so let's push him out and take him out. Now, this is a 110E3. It's great I'm spotting him, but he's just walking into the damage, which is absolutely hilarious. And I'm horrified right now because I'm thinking I'm just going to eat some crossfire shots. I can see them going by me, so those guys aren't quite in the position. I mean, I just left. So that'll work, and I'm really hoping this 110E3 dies, because if the 110E3 dies to me spotting, then I am done with this mission. I'd love to get with honors, but whatever. If it doesn't happen, doesn't happen. But he's doing his bounce mission, and then the K91 YOLO's in, and I'm thinking, okay, bloody heck. So probably not going to get it. I was the first that spotted him. Am I going to? Oh, he nukes that guy. Now that guy's not there spotting anymore. And 20 completed. Everything past this is gravy. I still feel like maybe we can get up to 330, right? Who knows? 3 battles to get another 10. Let's see what happens right here. The Sheridan's backing off. That was my spotting damage. Not enough to kill him. That's unfortunate. He's running about. Runs away. We're actually in a decent position overall. Foch 155 is peeking his nose around there. We are suffering a little bit from good scout position-itis, meaning that we're sort of sedentary over there, hoping that this Manicore that's in a good position gets us easy shots. That means opportunity cost-wise, those guys aren't doing anything else. At least the Udes sort of figured that out and is moving away, so that is useful, I think. Got all kinds of guys down in the corners down there. Unfortunately, nobody caught the Sheridan. Of course, now the guns are going away, so I'm complaining about the guns sitting there, and then when I need them, I complain about them having moved. I probably need to do something a little different here. This well is, in the near future, going to be tapped, as well as the north is a problem now that they've pushed across. I might get somebody up in the middle. Good news is I probably spot them. Bad news is they'll lock me down even worse than I am right now. So that's why I'm looking around. I'm trying to gain SA on what's going on the map. We're starting to lose as well, so it's 3-4. I haven't picked up any more spotting. Our 100 LT is working the north, so I'm just going to leave that for the moment. Looks like our object was seen. He dies. And now things are starting to go south on us. We're 3 and 5. Oh, let's get a kill off this guy, man. Unfortunately, all that good armor's right there. Come on, fellas. Let's nuke him. I got him lit. 50-51's thinking about it. Getting shots across at the Foch right there. Foch backs out. Somebody kill this stinking thing. Thought about tracking him, but he's got too many hit points. Like, oh, he's tracked by somebody else. Could be helpful. Guy's bouncing off that armor. We may shoot at the top there. If he gets down to a one shot, I'll take the shot. But he's not. And then run, of course. Because I'll be asking to be shot by multiple people at that point. Alright, good. Maybe we're going to get 21 here. Got him lit. Of course, these guys can see him too, right? He's out in the middle. He's down to, and he just gets away. That is unfortunate. We're up to 4,574 though. 4-6, not quite as bad as it was. A bit boring of gameplay, a bit of boring gameplay, let's put it that way. Sitting in a bush, right? What I really need to know is when I can get out of here, and I think it's getting pretty close. I see the 15-16 go there. All right, fine. So he's moved up there. Let's do this. See if we can get a shot on the heavy. We'll just chip in some damage. There we go. Maybe someone can kill him and we get to 21. He died and we did not get to 21. That is unfortunate. Too many other people were seeing it. The north is getting swarmed. So we're going to back out of here. Oh, shoot. Vickers is right there. All right, we have to find hard cover because he will reload pretty quickly. If I stayed out in the open, I was going to eat another shot. We'll spin around this way. There's Sheridan's pressing our 15-16. Uh-oh. He found me, and I get lucky. He bounces. Kind of figured he was going to do that. That's the guy I was worried about in the middle. If you shoot, just swing back around. Oh, I eat another one. He's just waiting for me, fellas. Just absolutely waiting for me. Lucky. Also a low roll. 346. Shoots in my general direction. Pretty smart on his part, by the way. We're not going to reload in time, so let's back out. He's got pretty good spotting. 8-8, so we've come back a bit. Still sitting at 2.0. Man, I'd love to get a couple more. Opportunity maybe over here with the guys who are near the cap. But we're quickly running out of options with hit points and tanks. Really try to kill this guy would be great. Let's sneak in here. We'll use this bush. Maybe we can get a kill here or at least reduce this dude's hit points. Should have gone after the Progetto, fellas. Progetto could have been a kill. That is unfortunate on my part. Bad decision. Don't know if I had a shot on him. I didn't investigate, but it looked like I might have. A little bit worried about them all pushing up and over here. There's the mana core. We use this bush, see if we can get a shot on him if he does something. Oh no, bad gunnery. Run away. Yep, I knew I was going to be spotted, so we bail out of that. Got 2 heavies. Pretty good heavies. Neither one of them has many hit points. None of us have many hit points. We're down a bit of hit points, I'd say. Their team is down pretty good too, but they've got significantly more guns, so we're in a bit of a pickle here. Trying to see if maybe those guys are chasing me. I might do that, knowing where the rest of them. Yep, there they are. Like, oh, don't hit me. He missed. Very nice. He's making a run. All right, good. We brought him down. He missed. We have to use this hard cover here and try to get around. I just need to get away. Maybe the dead tanks will keep me from getting hit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just. That's unfortunate. Now let's see if we can kill this Foch. And that's torn it. Should have gone for the bar. I think it's maybe a better shot, but I went for the hatch and did not get it. So there you go, fellas. We're at 2.0. I don't get any more out of it because there's nobody else to shoot my spots. But we did it. So there you go. A series of 8 battles. I think I got another 2 or 3 in the next 2 battles. I went ahead and tried just for gee whiz. I needed 5 on each or something significant, obviously on one or the other. A little bit of example then on how to handle this particular mission. Do not forget about the tracks. Make sure you're resetting until you get one good shot at it, and use everything, all your wiles and guiles. All right, have a great one. That is all I've got. If you have any better options or advice, chuck it down in comments. See ya.